One problem that is very common in the Helium community is the relayed status on many routers, miners, however you want to call them. And basically what's going on is that your firewall is blocking the data throughput from the miner to the network outside of the house. Therefore, you get a lot less helium for your efforts. And it's pretty easy to solve this. So in this video, I will show you how to open up the ports so the data can come through. And if you enjoyed the video and it helped you, don't forget to like. So it's fairly simple. Type in and the name of your router, then you open the router software, and underneath the router you'll find the password that you need to type in. Then it will let you in, and what I have to do in my case is click on internet and then on release port. But in your case, it might look a little different. When you are in doubt, I would highly recommend that you check the manual of your router. And what I do in this case is I set it up to new release. So I add a new device. Make sure to use the TCP protocol. And in this case, we'll just type in Helium Miner. And when it comes to the ports, you simply copy paste 44158. Those are the ports that we will use. Type it into all of the boxes. Click OK. And so now that we have seen how to fix the relayed issue, for all of you that are interested into the technical aspects of helium mining, let's take a look at why exactly this relayed issue makes us get less helium. And it's because the challenger, can't witness the transactions on time. So relayed hotspots and the importance of opening ports. Relayed hotspots do not just affect the hotspot owner, but can affect its neighbors and the network. So that's why you have to provide as much value as possible to the network to get a higher yield in HNT. When a hotspot that is relayed issues a challenge, so that is obviously here. In this case, the miner is a challenger. The receipt by the challengee and witnessing hotspots may not arrive in time to be accepted. And why? It's because of the strict firewall. Because the receipt has to traverse various other hotspot connections in order to arrive at the relay challenger. So instead of going through here, the direct route, it must go somewhere else. Any witnesses that heard the beacon will have issues submitting their receipts to the challenger in a timely manner. The challenger does not earn HNT. Challengee beaconer does not earn HNT. Witnesses do not earn HNT. So this is the graphic, how it looks like. As you can see, the firewall is preventing a normal data throughput. A challenger that sends a request to the challengee expects an acknowledgement of a receipt by the challengee within a certain period of time. If the challengee is relayed, the initial request can take too long to arrive at the relayed hotspot, and the request becomes stale and invalid. The challenger does not earn HNT. Challengee beaconer does not earn HNT. And this is when everything is working normally, when the strict firewall is not strict anymore. So when the ports are actually open, hotspots that witness beacons have to submit their receipts to the challenger in a timely manner in order to earn HNT. If the witnessing hotspot is relayed, they are unlikely to submit their receipt in time. And I guess this is this one. So as you can see, these hotspots actually witnessed everything, and this one is the one that is not getting anything. So one important thing that you have to keep in mind is you might have a device that is changing the IP address. So if that is the case, you might need to use a software to make your dynamic IP into a static IP, and you can use port forward for this. I'm not getting paid for this. You're using port forward at your own risk, but there is a trial version. You don't have to pay the full $40 to use this. On the bottom left, you will see a trial button. Click that. And then, as you can see, pretty simple. First, run the router detector to locate your router on your network and ensure that you only have one router. After that, you use static IP setter to ensure that your PC has a static IP address, so it's not changing all the time. This is helpful in diagnosing open port issues because some routers refuse to forward a port to a dynamic IP address. To be honest, this is not anything I have done. So just click on static IP address and that should do the trick. If you are not sure what your router is and how to use it, simply take a look at a router overview and you will eventually find the manual, and that is how you can access it. Or maybe if you are technically a little bit more savvy, and you have questions, then type it into the description below, into the comments, and maybe other members of the Helium community are going to help you. In any case, thank you so much for the attention. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell to not miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much and talk to you soon. Bye bye.